Yeah. Yo.
Big hood in the building. What up? How about them boys?
Them
Dallas
boys.
Cowboys, that is. What up?
Back up, hit, you got him.
About them boys. What up?
How about the boys? How about the boys?
What up? They bring the noise.
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
We back. We back.
And after watching the Super Bowl video that we did, I'm sure some of us might still be nursing our hangover.
Oh.
So, she was rough.
How hungover were you?
I was fucking hungover.
And don't say anything that's going to implicate
No,
you.
I was really hungover. I had booked the Monday off, so I was banged up. I was banged up. That screech got me. I don't know. I did 3 or 4 shotguns.
Dude.
I was feeling rough.
I was going to say, my favorite moment, and I can't wait until we have the technology, or it exists, but we implement it
to
here.
rewatch it?
To like live rewatch this.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah, nice.
My favorite moment was we always have said at the beginning of the this game specifically, if something happens, if one of these things happens, we do a screenshot.
Yep.
Well, Nate did a shot, and then you did one in like the second you pull it away from your lips. I think it was like
It was an interception.
It was an interception.
and then it was like, those were voluntary.
Yeah, that sucked. I've watched it. That will be a good clip, which I was going to clip today. And this is actually going to segue nicely into my next thing before we do our social shoutouts. We've been slacking here for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, which is fine. And I'm not calling anyone out. We've had some issues with uploading shit to our socials.
Well,
I've been really bad at even posting, which is
Listen,
like rare for me.
We were going almost
went hard.
we go every day during season basically, and we're
Yeah.
doing 2 major live streams, which again sounds complaining because some people do a lot more than that, but
Yeah, but we're doing it basically pretty much for free.
yeah. So, but
Like,
yeah, you're right.
pretty
I
much for
dropped
free.
the ball because I didn't upload.
No,
the
there was
thing.
all of us. There was all of us, and I'm just saying. But I also all I wanted to say before we go into our socials is that this is when the grind. This is why it's called a grind, because there's no one really cares about shit right now. You can see your engagement. You can see everything basically fall off a cliff. Because you think, like, if we're feeling like this, doing it, just guys that are just like searching cowboy shit. No one's searching cowboy stuff.
Well,
right now.
we got a chat that's we got some viewers showing
Oh,
up.
we appreciate
say
it.
what up,
Say
Cooper
what's up.
Considine.
Sup, Coop, sup, Coop, sup,
We-
Coop,
we-
loop,
Guys,
son.
this is the favorite time of
This is your favorite.
Well,
time
this is
of
going to be my
podcasting?
favorite time of podcasting coming into the season.
Yep.
But what I mean to say is, of the NFL season, I love this what's going to happen scenario. Like what's going to be the big 1 or 2 or 3 moments of the off season where it like totally shifts the division or
like
something
crazy.
like that. So
Something just like boom, and
Yeah.
you don't even know.
it rarely happens for the team that you are cheering for, unfortunately, or
Right.
it happens in the reverse. Where
But
you get
you're
the
also
shit
that
in.
guy that buys Madden to just simulate
I
games.
know.
Oh, that's and I'm excited. We got some fun stuff. But
I don't give a fuck about the GMing, but I like how
I like
intense
it.
Alex is.
Alex loves it.
Oh,
but
it's good stuff.
for those of you that are showing up before Anth hits, we keep saying before we hit the socials, smash that like button. Bandwagon boy number 2, AJ's got a new hairdo. You might as well take it off. Show the people.
I like
they
it,
want.
AJ. I like it. He felt when Eminem was on the stage, he felt like going back to his. I like it.
No,
You know
he
what?
saw Eminem on stage and he wanted to be like MGK because they have that feud going on.
Oh.
I saw Machine Gun Kelly and it's like, he's so cool.
Yeah, I want to be like Machine Gun.
I like
Kelly.
it. You know what?
Yeah.
I honestly like it. It goes with the. I like it.
Okay.
It's cool to just do
Look,
it.
it's something that we did back in, I don't know, fucking grade 11 or something like that. It must have been lacrosse.
Yeah, he died for provincials.
And I'm just
Tournaments.
trying to relive those youthful days.
Okay, who's
hit it.
doing this?
You
Am I doing
are.
the socials?
You
Okay,
are.
so on the screen right now, you have me fucking flexing on you, son.
Hey-o.
But if you're looking for anything Cowboys CanFan, you can go to cowboyscanfan.com. It basically is a hub for all of our socials. I don't know if anyone uses it, but it looks dope. It's got our Spotify. It's got our Instagram with the bomb-ass memes, bomb-ass reels. If you keep on scrolling down, well, now you got the YouTube, which you're watching us on right now. And then what the fuck is TikTok? No, we haven't done any dances, but I'm trying to get the bandwagon boys to learn something. So
Whammy.
So if you're looking for anything, hit up CowboysCanFan.com. And if you're not into websites, you can just basically at Cowboys CanFan on any social platform, and you will find us.
We've made it very easy for everybody.
Easy
to find
as
us.
brew. That's
Cool.
Australian. Or no, sorry. That's Kiwi right there. Easy as.
All right.
Brew.
Do we
Easy
want?
as brew?
Easy as.
Do we want to hop right into a topic, or is there something
Do
specific?
you want me to do this
Yeah.
right off the hop here?
Well, let's do this right off the hop because
people are probably wondering. Well,
Why?
maybe they're not. What's up with the fucking?
Actually, chat. There's like 8 questions in chat right now, being like, "What's with the whiteboard? What's with the whiteboard?"
Okay, well, I'll tell you what's with the whiteboard. We're gonna do a little exercise here, and this might get a little janky because we didn't practice this. I am not left-handed, so I'm gonna have to move this around a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write Dak Prescott's name right in the middle here. I'm just gonna write Dak Prescott.
Okay.
And that's the start of it.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna take. I think I got to take the headphones
Yeah,
off, so I'm not
sure.
gonna really be able to hear you guys. But you guys just kind of keep talking about shit while I'm
hey,
setting
guess,
up.
guess
Maybe-
what? We will. Do you know what he's going to be doing? What do you think he's going to be
Anthony
drawing?
is going to be able to hear us. I
okay,
think
if-
he still can hear us.
If he draws a Venn diagram, I'm walking out of here.
If he
I don't even know what the fuck a Venn diagram is. Son.
Oh, so he's for sure
he's
drawing,
drawing a Venn
diagram.
So
diagram.
can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he draws a picture of a penis and then tries to turn it into a dog,
Oh,
or
I know this game.
A
This
dog or like a
This is Pictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick
And
Prescott.
so when do you want me to show what you're writing on there? Because we can't.
Whenever you can.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So is this in the way?
yeah, move that down.
Okay.
Hey, Anth can't hear this.
You are unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented.
Name a quarterback,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna tell me if you think Dak is better or worse than him.
Okay.
Okay.
Daniel Jones.
Better. No, wait.
Okay. Time out. Did you see my head
Did you
snap?
get Anth's reaction?
I kind of.
And
Okay.
you guys have to like together. This is
Okay.
the bandwagon boy. You
Okay,
guys
so
see
this
guys
is
together.
this is you versus the world. Is that what we're doing right
Yeah.
now?
So Daniel Jones, who's better?
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Okay, so we'll just put Dan Jones. Jalen Hurts.
Worse.
Worse than Dak Prescott.
I just hate him too.
What's
Chose
that?
the wrong team, buddy.
Taylor Heineke.
Oh, worse.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put Heine.
Tay Tay.
Tay.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going through all the quarterbacks here, boys. So you can have some discussion here too. So
That's
Super
fine, go
Bowl
through them
winning
all.
championship quarterback Matthew Stafford, better or worse?
Better.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys got to talk between each other.
I think he's better.
So
You
why?
think Matt Stafford's
Yeah.
better?
Well, number
guys-
one, he just won a Super Bowl. He had a great season. He's been handcuffed by. He came out. He left the Lions and went and won a Super Bowl. Mind you, I will grant that LA put together a team to go win the Super Bowl this year. But
I don't.
I've
think,
always liked him.
I don't think that.
you guys have to come to agreement.
I don't think that. So, what can they be on the same level, or it has
No.
to be
It has to be better or worse.
better or worse? Okay. Well, you're saying he is. I'm saying he's not.
So then it goes to paper, rock, scissors.
You don't think he's even arguably better?
No, I don't.
Because
sorry,
I do
sorry.
not think he's arguably
Okay, so what I
worse.
think is that
Okay, well, how is he worse?
Back
I
it up with
guess
stats.
on a season, yeah, bring the fucking stats up. On
the
a
stats don't.
season stats. What's the Q? Who? Yeah, bring it up.
Okay,
Look how mad he's getting.
Because, like,
what,
it's like,
'cause I can,
well,
'cause I'm a
stats.
human being. I can afford
Okay,
my own opinion.
the guy who just left a team and went to win a
didn't
Super
even
Bowl,
let-
and
you
we're
didn't-
gonna look at
Yeah, no, but
stats.
as
Hey,
soon, as soon,
all AJ has to really say is Matthew Stafford won Super Bowl, Dak Prescott 0.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm. That's my argument.
so I was just gonna say that if you look at them through the season, if there was like a 7, 8, 9, I could see Stafford and Dak kind of fluctuating
Okay, so
between the
this is
7
what
and
we're
8,
going to
9.
do. I'm the tiebreaker
Okay.
Yeah.
so that we don't have to fuck around.
Yeah.
I'm going Matthew Stafford is better.
Okay. Fuck you.
Just on pure
Hey.
just on pure being handcuffed and then winning a Super Bowl the first time he was with a different team. Purely
Yep.
on that. Okay, let's go next. Kyler Murray.
Ooh, now this is a good one. I'm gonna say, fuck.
This one's tough.
I think, unfortunately, right now, I would say that he's better, but I don't think that's the same in 2 years.
No, I think Kyler Murray is worse.
Oh, so I'm the
Wow.
tiebreaker here. Fuck.
Now, do we need to give a quick argument?
Yeah, you guys can
Okay,
debate.
I
So
think
right now we're debating who is a better who. I'm saying quarterbacks' names. The bandwagon boys are debating or they're agreeing. Right now we're stuck on Kyler Murray. Let's hear your debates.
so. I think it's the fact that he has a stronger running game, but that doesn't last. And I think that Dak is, he's been putting in the time and is eventually, if not already, the better passer.
Before Ad goes into it, so instead of me being the tiebreaker, I get to hear you guys' debates and then pick who I think's better.
Yeah, I think that Kyler Murray, he is allotted. Is that a word? Allotted.
Yeah.
He gets a lot because of his run game, and he's able to scramble. I don't think he is necessarily a better leader on the team, and I think that if we were to look at the stats, I'm not even looking at the stats. I bet you Dak Prescott has better stats than Kyler Murray.
Okay, so I'm going to side with Adam on this one just because there's some. I'm going to go with the leadership aspect of it.
Sure.
Because it's so close. Kyler Murray's deleted all of his Instagram posts, anything to do with the Cardinals.
Yeah,
That's not something a leader in his third year fucking does.
He's a
Hey,
baby.
I will
And
say.
I also would have went for the answer, is it a little bitch?
Hey, I will say I am
Doesn't matter.
less. No, I agree. I'm less. Like I'm more agreeing about this than I would have been about Stafford.
Stafford,
So
okay?
Yep.
So, Jimmy G.
worse.
they're worse. Get
Ooh,
get that fucking Italian.
You know what? We
I don't
should
know.
since Cooper's weighing in on there. He's saying this year's probably Murray, so it's 2v2 right now. But
Hey, that could be good if there's
If
So-
there is a good argument.
okay, so we'll
next time you guys are
I'll
hung
bring it in
up,
chat.
someone in chat
Okay.
gets to answer.
Okay,
Okay, Russell Wilson.
Ooh,
that's a. I think that
I'm gonna have
That's a
to say
tough one.
worse at this point in his career.
yeah, I agree with Alex.
You
I
guys
was
are
gonna,
going worse.
I was gonna say
I
he was
thought
better.
you guys were gonna say better.
No,
That
I
would have been one that I would have agreed with if you
Coop
said
saying
better.
Jimmy G's worse. Yeah, Jimmy G.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
better.
Like,
That's kind
put
of.
him at the fucking top of the list, son.
Aaron Rodgers worse stats than Dak.
I
Than
don't
Dak.
believe.
Should
I
we?
don't believe it.
Minnesota Vikings.
Kirk Cousins worse. Kirk Cousins.
Okay, cuz.
Jay Cuz
Minnesota
worse.
Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings. Okay, Justin Fields for the Bears.
Oh, worse.
Fucking.
Get that.
Get the
Get,
fuck
get
outta
that
here.
rookie son of a bitch out of my face.
Not anymore. Not a rookie anymore.
Yeah. Well, hey, not
Jared Goff for the Lions.
Worse.
worse.
So that's where AJ's argument comes in. Jared Goff was basically this quarterback for the exact same team last year.
Yeah.
Right? And look at
Yep.
the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
Matthew
agree.
Stafford was the quarterback for the Lions.
If- Okay,
Mind
okay.
you, he did go and
He did go to a Super Bowl.
Okay, if we were allowed to have one take back, my Matthew Stafford would be my take
hey,
back.
you know what? You're Adam.
I can
you're just
admit when I'm
making, you're
wrong.
making a good pot. We're here. We're trying
We're
to.
here to argue.
You're the Stephen A. Smith of my Skip Bayless.
I'm not Stephen A. Smith.
You are totally Stephen A.
No,
Smith.
adds Shannon.
I would totally be Shannon Sharp
Shannon Sharp. Okay.
Neither of you guys are annoying enough to be Stephen A. Smith.
or Skip Bayless.
Tom Brady. Because let me say this. This is from quarterbacks from this season. Some of the guys on this list will be retired next year. This is from this
Put
season.
Tom
Okay.
Brady. Just
Tom
don't
Brady.
even ask me. Tom
Better.
Brady.
Yeah.
Better.
I mean,
So for those of you who are just showing up, smash that like and subscribe button. Smash that like button. And what we're doing is Ant's running us through an
chicken
exercise.
scratch.
Ant's writing out a list of all the
He's-
boys he's kissed.
He's putting Dak Prescott.
I wish.
He's putting off a list of anybody above Dak Prescott. He'll go ahead and he'll jerk it to. So Dak Prescott's in the middle, and we're saying, who do we think is above and? Oh God! Barry Grant just
Jr.
showed
just
up,
entered.
and he says there are way too many
Hang on.
QBs there.
Let's
that are
get-
at the
Yeah,
bottom.
but the list that's happened. Okay, so let's keep going here.
We
Let's get
just
through.
started.
So Saints, I put Taysom Hill, who I just put it because that's who I think of as the Saints quarterback.
Worse. But hey, you guys, if you guys are in the chat, you guys are going to be our tiebreakers because we've had a couple.
Matt Ryan, this is a tough one.
Ooh,
Matt Ryan. Damn. Worse. Not, but Worse is a bet. I just think
It's a hard one.
Dak
is
is
a
better.
tough one.
Dak is better. I'd rather have Dak
Yeah,
at this
that's how
point.
you have
Yeah,
to go
I
through
agree.
it. Okay.
Yep. Oh, Barry Grant saying better.
Sam Darnold.
Oh, fucking worse.
Darnold.
Worse, but I mean, he could have a turnaround year.
He could. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is where this is a tricky division here. The Bills, obviously.
Oh,
Josh
better.
Allen.
Better.
Without a fucking doubt.
Without a doubt. J.A.
Josh Allen, without a doubt.
Ja.
Mac Jones.
Worse.
No, I think he's better.
You think Mac Jones is better?
You would
Sorry.
rather have Mac Jones?
Sorry. Are we talking about just this season or?
Yeah, this season. You can't go on potential.
Okay. Dak Prescott.
Well, like,
okay.
I'm looking at it as like
me.
I get to pick one of these guys based off of last season for next season. Who do you take?
Tua Tagovailoa. I butchered his last name.
Worse.
Ad?
Worse.
Tua T.
I'm just going to put TT.
Sorry.
Adam's not a nipple rubber. He's just
Zach
above.
Wilson for the Jets.
No, worse.
Ad.
Yeah,
Ad
worse.
do you even know who that is?
Yeah, worse.
I think the problem is we're trying to think of who. Did you just throw a joke at us? But
No, I
it's
was-
Russell Wilson's little brother.
he might be good. He might be not
Pat
be bad.
Mahomes.
Oh,
Better.
worse. I'm joking.
Okay.
Better. He's better.
Why is he better?
He's got a.
I want to hear it. I want to hear some. I want some.
Truthfully,
fucking
he's got
substance.
He's got two deadly receivers, and he utilizes them correctly.
He knows how to scramble. He has a couple of different throwing techniques.
I'd say
He has some pretty clutch on-field or downfield vision.
playoff wins.
He has playoff wins. And that's it.
Success-
Playoff wins.
Success in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Derek Carr.
Oh. I think he's actually worse. Worse to the point where I call him David.
Just because he wears eyeliner.
You know, this is controversial. I am
Okay.
going to say he's better.
Okay, let's hear your arguments, and then we're gonna go to chat.
So
I think he is 2 years like ahead. And I know that Dak's like not a young pup anymore, but there's those mental years. And I just feel like he's not done anything on the field to really warrant it. Although
you would take Derek Carr as a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys over Dak Prescott.
I think so.
Okay, fair. That's what
Just being honest.
This is what the exercise is about.
Okay,
I
so-
would rather take that quarterback.
Oh, so
who
we got it.
thinks he's better.
We got a decisive.
I just think that Oakland has Raiders have not had good wide receivers for a very long
Okay,
time.
Barry Grant is siding with Alex
Ooh.
here. He goes, Carr led a team with nothing to the playoffs.
Fair.
Dak has never done that.
True.
Coop's saying worse. I said worse. You're the
I'm the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker. Fuck. I mean, I'm a homer.
Yeah,
I'm a
fair
homer.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm a homer,
Fair
and
enough.
Dak doesn't wear makeup. But I do like the argument that Carr, literally his team that he took to the playoffs. Like if you put him with Dak's arsenal of weapons, I think he would.
Do
possibly
the
be-
do
Hey,
this,
you know what?
Anth.
Am I doing it?
Doing this, Anth. Name me,
doing it?
Anth.
Oh
Name
my
me,
Am I
God.
doing it?
name me a receiver on the Raiders outside of Waller who would be
Deshaun
a
Jackson.
number 2
No,
on a
you're right.
team.
Derek Carr, I put him better. I'm convinced. I agree because I just put it in my brain, and this is what the whole exercise is.
This is what the exercise is.
You put Carr in the Cowboys offense, and I think he would have done better than Dak did this year.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I'm the
can
one reading names.
I can agree with that.
That's fair.
I'm the one reading names.
Wow.
Justin Herbert,
Better.
Chargers.
Yeah, better.
Yeah.
Crack him if you got him,
Correct, if you
son.
got him.
Herbert. Who else do we got here? Teddy Bridgewater, who's probably not going to be the Broncos quarterback next year.
Worse.
He was this year.
Worse?
On the list.
But I do want to just submit an amendment to say I do like Teddy Bridgewater, and I hope that he comes
Yeah,
and finds
and this is the
magic.
thing when we can't just give worse. I need to hear why do you think he's worse, Adam?
I'm just saying. I'm looking if I had to pick on fantasy between the two, I'd be picking Dak Prescott.
Great explanation.
Yeah. Hey.
Ted Bed.
Fucking smart. This guy.
Ted Bridge. So next up we have the Bengals and Joe Burrow.
Yeah, better.
Oh, better.
That's kind of hard to go against.
Joey B?
Joe Burr.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. So we got Macaulay Culkin and fucking the Wet Bandit.
Macaulay Culkin, the Wet Bandit. And next thing you know, we're gonna be and Elon Musk is up there.
Yeah, we do.
Frog Eyes.
Yeah,
Frog Eyes. Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Worse.
I fucking don't. I don't like Ben Roethlisberger.
I'm taking him over.
And we're gonna put him as B Rapey.
B rapes.
B rapes instead of B rabbit. B rapey.
He's B Rapey. I do not. Respect
he calls himself B rape.
I don't respect that guy. I don't respect anyone that uses their power like he did. So fuck that guy.
Coop's on here pretty much with us as well too.
So then we got coming up next. This is okay. Not this one's not. Well, this could. No, I don't think it's tough. Baker Mayfield.
Worse.
Worse, but I do like him.
Yeah, like
started out not liking him.
Everyone's like waiting for his potential, you know.
Here's the thing.
I know, and I made that big call out saying Mayfield is going to be better than who's the new guy, Lawrence. In 5 years.
He was in 5 years.
That's what I said. We'll see.
I like it. I respect that.
Got to wait 5 years. Got to keep the podcast going just for that.
Tricky one. Or you got something?
Well, I was just gonna say, like Baker Mayfield, he went first round, and he is
first overall.
First overall. So you have somebody like that. You put him on a team. You know he's up asking for a lot of money right now. And even though he played injured this last year, he's not living up to that first overall. Where you do look at Dak Prescott, who went fourth round.
Yep.
And because someone could say he earned his way to the tag.
That's an interesting factor too.
Earned his money.
Yeah, earned his money.
Not speculating like. I mean, everyone knew Dak was going to get paid, but people are speculating should the Browns pay Mayfield.
Yeah.
No one speculated if the Cowboys were going to pay Dak. Dak was getting paid. The biggest speculation was, were they going to franchise tag him, or were they going to just full on settle and pay him?
Yeah.
So, anyways, the next one, this is a tricky one. Lamar Jackson.
Kilo C's in the house saying three best friends.
Three best friends. Sup, Kilo? Lamar.
We're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have.
Sorry,
okay, so
Lamar
Jackson, better. I would take Lamar Jackson.
Okay, AJ, why add?
I think the fact that he now, instead of like a scrambling quarterback, he's like a running back. So he's basically a running back and a QB.
Hey,
I think he has a good arm, and I think that he, with the right weapons on the field, we are gonna see him win a Super Bowl.
Possibly.
This is what I agree with, and that is what Adam said.
So are we going Lamar? Better?
My reason is because Jackson. Imagine him in the Cowboys offense and built around his run game. That'd be very interesting.
It would be interesting. I would also take.
Chat's saying he's better too.
I would take Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
Next
Dak Prescott.
is Ryan Tannehill.
Ooh, Tanny.
Worse.
You almost just went in the right.
Yeah, because there's no argument that he's
I know.
better.
Put him down.
Tanny. I'm just gonna put
Tennessee.
Tanny. To write down there. Carson Wentz. Fuck that guy. I'm not even asking you guys. I'm just gonna write Carson Wentz down here.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys. That's vetoed. Even if you wanted him to
yeah.
better. So for the Texans, it's kind of weird. Tyrod Taylor played a bit. Davis Mills played a bit. I put Davis Mills because I felt like he was the better Houston quarterback this year.
Can I throw in the Deshaun Watson hat just to?
Yeah, but So this is the thing. He might be a thing next year.
Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
Okay.
Who are we talking about right now?
Davis Mills, who was the quarterback for the Houston Texans.
Oh, fuck
took
him.
over after
No.
Tyrod Taylor.
He's
who
worse.
Both took over for Deshaun Jackson, who I just excluded because this is strictly 2021.
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson, his potential, I think he is a better quarterback than Dak.
Okay, that's all. That's what I'm just saying.
I'm just not putting him.
Right.
Because he didn't
It's
play.
no to the current current Texans QB is, but yes to Deshaun Jackson.
So Davis Mills.
Sans rape. We don't want the rape.
Yeah, no rub and tug action. Well, and this is the thing. I just beaked Roethlisberger for being pathetic and raping chicks. I don't know. It's too hard for me to sit and I've read a bunch about the Deshaun Watson stuff, and I'm not going to dive into this because this isn't the type of podcast that we are. I can't make a decision. I've heard there's been lots of women that have given massages that have come forward and said there's not a chance that he did this. And then
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I
There's
didn't
like
even
20
know.
of them that have come forward together saying we've worked
Yeah.
with him for a long time and he's never ever done anything
Yeah, but
unprofessional.
those-
Or he could just be tipping them.
Those
a little
girls
bit
aren't
better.
his
That's what I
type.
mean. So I just stay out of that last
I
guy.
did, the last shot,
Okay.
the shot where you were giving yourself the pep talk with Deshaun Jackson. It looked like you were talking to yourself on the poster.
I was actually looking at you and that fucking blowjob mouth you got going on. In the
Yeah,
poster.
you would put your.
Okay, last quarterback, first roll pick last year, Jacksonville Jaguar quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
No, I don't want him.
Am I right?
Trevor Lawrence. Look,
Give us a reason. You just don't like his look.
Here's the thing. If I'm gonna bring Trevor Lawrence to Dallas, he's not gonna sell a goddamn T-shirt or poster. I can't get this kid on a billboard in Dallas. He
I think
looks too much like a
He
hippie.
looks like sunshine.
Now he
Yes
can
or
go
no?
over to California. He can sell the marijuana, but
You know
he's
what?
not gonna sell here
I-
in Texas.
I think on any other team, I would have probably said yes this year. But just for his performance on the
No?
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
so
no.
we're-
And what do you say?
I
Oh, it
don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
Not right now.
Ooh, Barry G.
Whoa!
Saying better.
You know what though?
yeah, but I'm going off of purely 2021.
Coop constantly saying McDonald's worker worse.
I can see Lawrence though
Magnus.
having a better year next year.
So then this is what we just did. This was the exercise.
We need to hear you better on the mic, Anth.
Sorry. This was the exercise. I wanted to figure out what the bandwagon boys' final rank of Dak Prescott. You know how we did the quarterback rankings?
Yep.
So we just figured it out.
Yeah, he's
Dak
number
Prescott-
9. He ended up with a
1, 2,
QBR.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, he's 10.
Dak Prescott.
Is top 10?
Dak Prescott was ranked 10th overall quarterback in the NFL according to the bandwagon boys.
Hey,
Good job, guys. Good exercise.
Good exercise. And
I need to work on my cursive here.
okay, so put that list beside you, and then I want to hear in the comments anybody. I want to hear some.
was fun.
Just look at our list there, and I want to see
you can
what
make
your
it
what your
eligible of what I
what your
wrote.
rating of Dak Prescott should be.
now Anth,
And be realistic. I know we want to make jokes and saying he's like,
Hey, look,
20 or 32 or whatever, but legit look at that list and think of it if you're
Can you see the list?
playing a high stakes game of
Can you toss me one of those
fantasy
brews?
football, who would you take over Dak Prescott on that list, right? Go 1-1.
Nice shovel pass.
and the thing is, there's a lot of factors. So of course, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. What are we talking about? Tom Brady, for example. Okay, we ranked him above, but if he's retired, well, that's not going to happen. So
I could see Russell Wilson too on a different team, easily surpassing Dak.
sure, and there are Lamar Jackson could and Derek Carr are also on the cusp of kind of.
Okay, well, but look,
I think 10's a good.
10's
rank for
good.
Dak.
10's good.
but like we proved, like it was proven with Matt Stafford this year, being on the correct team does matter. So that's where,
Shit, yeah.
that's where you,
Yeah.
that's cracker.
Yeah, but
receipt,
do you
got him,
think
son.
like?
Well, that's where I would then say I would agree with you on the Derek Carr thing, giving him giving Derek Carr the Cowboys, they would have probably gone a lot further.
I did not see us taking Derek Carr over.
Hey, give me
did.
the Cowboys, and I can run. I can run 10 yards and slide.
I've talked about this before. I can't wait till the metaverse, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is successful enough that we can upload our attributes when we were like in our prime, like 28, and just see how bad we would have been running a football team. And on the flip side of that, I can't wait till we can load ourselves into a video game and be able to have the attributes of a fucking Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah.
And just see what it's like to be able to fucking do that shit, because it will happen.
Well, shit. For me, I mean, I experience that every day, but I know what it's like for you. Hey, Anth, what did you come up with? Because you did.
Alex.
You said that you did your
Crack
own.
if you got him.
Crack if you got them.
No, as I was writing, because today when I was waiting for some guys at work, I wrote up this. I just did all the quarterbacks, and I kind of went through and kind of ticked off who I'd go, but I didn't actually do the tally.
Okay.
I think it came out around about the same. There was a couple swings. Like
Yep.
I had when I first initially did it, I ranked Russell Wilson high, yes, and Derek Carr, no. So there's a couple guys that actually I think for the most part, what we did is pretty much what I had gotten.
I mean, it is pretty obvious. The three are Russell Wilson, Jackson, and Derek Carr. Those
Yeah.
are the three. Now, Jackson's probably the higher of those three, and then it might go.
You know what? Kyler Murray, too. We went no on Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray could be
Could-
out.
and Kyler Murray, sure.
Could
So-
be, yes.
so
Deshaun Watson, if he was in the fold, is probably better than Dak.
Yeah.
Just what I've seen him do with a worse team.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, okay, so Cooper is saying it was a pretty easy year for QB rankings. There was the good ones and the shit ones, not really
Yeah.
the middle line.
yeah, he's right.
So like he and yeah, I would tend to agree.
Smash that thumbs up, anyone in this motherfucker.
smash that. Hey,
And he's also saying that he would have have Dak anywhere between 8 and 11. So
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think anyone that's going to say Dak at the start of when he was off to his hot start, I thought Dak, yes, arguably or not even arguably, was a top 5 quarterback. He definitely slowed down in the stretch, and I think it's completely fair. You know what? I even think it's fair for someone to say maybe 12, 13. There's arguments for it that no one's wrong with their own personal list, but he's without a doubt a top 15 quarterback, and in my mind, he's without a doubt a top 10. So that was fun.
It was good, and
nice
I
little
look.
nice little Xy.
Oh,
We're
fuck.
out here.
Sorry, I forgot to do my joke that I was gonna do.
Oh,
I was gonna do a fucking tic-tac-toe board and be like, okay, so I do an X, and then you guys put an O where you think I'm gonna put my next X.
Or you
Hey.
could I thought you could have drawn it. You could have drew it.
Drawing it.
Like Alex's fucking space diagram where all the teams are shifting
Oh, yeah.
in different quadrants.
That was hard enough. Did you not see my fucking fat ass trying to do this? That was already, I'm already sweating.
And a Venn diagram is when you do the circles that overlap
oh, I wish I would. That would have been a good.
And in
joke.
the middle,
the circles
it's
that
me and
overlap.
you.
The circles that overlap each
I
other.
could.
and
I
make
could
a
have done that. I
heart.
could have done. No, it still wouldn't have made sense.
Um,
Okay, AJ, take us for a ride,
well,
son.
guys, it's off season. It's fucking hey, let's cut loose. But guess what? We're still drinking nudes. Only 100 cals. We're not
We're
going
not
light.
cutting
We're
loose.
not cutting loose.
We're not
We're-
drinking
no,
Screech.
We're off season.
We're off
for
season.
football, and we're on season for the beach season coming
Yeah,
up.
beach season coming up. Yeah,
And guess
fuck.
what? How many of you would just go to the beach in the summertime? Not none of us.
Oh, fuck.
None of us would.
I'm that guy that swims in a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
and he's constantly doing this.
Actually,
This is when I'm going to the beach to meet the guy who sells me weed and to pick it up.
I was gonna say you work outside a lot
Yeah,
during the
so I-
summertime, so no matter what you do, you're always chasing that suntan. It
Yeah.
always looks like you're wearing a white
Yeah,
shirt, even if you're not wearing
I
one.
get a crazy ass fucking very uneven tan.
What's up, 21 Armando? 21 America's team for life.
Hell yeah.
First timer.
First timer, hey man.
Hey.
Hey, you know what we're doing? Hey, someone crack them if you got them for the guy. Or let's
I've
just
already-
cheers for him. First
Cheers.
timer, cheers.
Cheers for the first 21 Armando salute.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Come back next week, Armando, and we'll
cheerio.
shotgun for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Anth.
Yeah, what's up?
Before we get into it, do you want to just talk about we'll get that.
Franchise tag?
No,
We're not
going to
into
get
this.
into franchise tag.
Okay.
Right after you do a quick drop of what the fuck happened with the jersey. We're trying to give this fucking
Oh
jersey
yeah,
away.
shit. Okay, yeah, we talked about that. So we definitely did a giveaway ad. Is that good enough right there?
Yeah, bro.
We did a Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons?
A Micah Parsons giveaway jersey. And one of the main rules was you had to claim it in the live stream. You had to come to us and said you won it. The person who won it on the Super Bowl live stream did not claim it.
And then we put out a post.
We put out a post. I put
saying,
up
"Hey,
multiple posts.
And you said this is the time, and no one came to claim it, so now we have to give it away. Still,
Next episode we're gonna draw again. So we're gonna pimp that out. I'm gonna pimp out this clip that we just did. Hopefully, I just want someone to work for it a little bit.
Yeah, so the
fucking show us that you love us.
Like
damn it.
I literally gave the fucking timestamp
No.
of the live stream.
yeah, it did not get. Yeah, we're gonna.
Well,
we got Viva la Mexico in here.
Hell
Viva
yeah.
la Mexico!
So yes, Cooper, it did not get claimed. Barry Grant, you have a chance that you can win it.
Honorary.
The rules are simple. Next Wednesday, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
with like a 45-minute. It's never gonna be earlier than that, but it might be a little bit later.
We are going to give away on the live stream. So we're not going to tell you the time of it. You got to show up. We're going to pimp it out all week.
I feel bad for Marla Edwards.
And then it'll be given
I don't know what the name
yeah,
was.
and then it'll be given away on Like we're like
All it has to be is someone just needs to be like
You're gonna be
message
there.
us and say, "Hey, I saw that I won," and then you get the jersey. If we draw it next week and by the next one no one's claimed it, we're gonna draw it again.
I say we just do it on show.
I say we
like
do
we
it
just
live.
do it live. We do it live.
What do you mean?
Like we just who's here? Those are the people who are entered
In.
and we're giving it away. Boom, and then
Next week, no matter what.
exactly. So
Coop, we're hyped that the podcast is back as well, baby.
Yeah, I've actually just before we go on to the next topic, I kind of felt a little bit lost,
you know what it was? We
sulking.
We had a kind of a big end in terms of the alcohol that was consumed. It kind of knocked us out for a week.
Yep.
And
really did.
Also, it kind of was just for me too. I needed I didn't know that I needed, but the break was nice.
But
Yeah.
don't you realize, like, after you're like, oh, fuck, I felt like something was missing in my life.
yeah.
Oh, I started to feel like
Yep.
I started to
Do
feel
they
like
even like me anymore?
yeah. I was definitely feeling the vibe of like okay. I mean, we got to get back here. We got
Yeah,
to get back
I
and
agree.
put some material out. But yeah, you guys ready to move on to
Let's
franchise?
move it. Let's
I'm all-
move it.
Hey,
Shake
get-
it like a Polaroid picture.
I'm always ready to move on. 21 Armando. Yeah, we do have TikTok at Cowboys CanFan.
Yeah, at Cowboys
Oh,
CanFan.
you got it too. We will.
Follow us. We'll follow you.
I don't follow on TikTok. That's the one thing I don't do.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
Shit, sorry.
But shoot
Armando.
shoot a message and I will. I don't
Alex will.
I don't do anything on TikTok, but watch people.
We'll follow you.
Okay, so Cowboy, ignore this video of fucking whatever baseball. Cowboys must weigh franchise tag options with Randy Gregory and Dalton Schultz. Interesting options.
So, do you got just to ask you guys, not trying to insult your intelligence when it comes to football? You know what the franchise tag is.
Yeah.
The franchise tag allows you to select a player, put them under a 1-year contract, and it's basically a sum of or an average of the top
Top
three.
three. Yeah. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Great answer. AJ.
So they get
Do you have Wikipedia up?
He's reading
And
it right now.
I played over 10,000 hours of Madden. You don't think I know what the fuck a franchise tag is?
Okay, but back to this. You said it's weird. You said it's weird. Two weird players. Who would you franchise tag then?
No. You're absolutely right. There's no one there to franchise tag. I would franchise tag Randy Gregory.
That's the thing, because usually you have like a premier quarterback or like a tackle or like somebody that is going to be super expensive to sign long term. So you're just going to do this little Band-Aid. You're going to you're going to put this little, that's what I kind of look at it as like. The franchise tag's like this Band-Aid that you need to just put on for a year.
I've also seen them do it on a punter or a kicker because they've maybe teams have maybe signed everyone. So they're like, let's just fucking
In Madden.
No,
I'm just kidding.
in real life, like
I know what you're saying.
Let's say there were no names to
Yeah.
really franchise. Like, what if we signed Schultz to a long-term deal and Gregory? Well, then you don't franchise
But the
them.
thing,
so-
but that's why you use it. You use the franchise to be able to. So with the cap room that you have this year, you don't have to fucking expend that on someone that you could then put the franchise tag on.
Right, but it will bump up that person's cost for the year. So
sure.
I'm just saying, if you come to an agreement with the player for a multi-year contract, that might be better than you probably are not going to franchise them instead.
But you're saying if you had to pick one guy to have under contract, so we'll say it this way: if you don't franchise tag him, you're going to lose him to someone that's
Okay.
going to spend more money.
Yeah.
You're saying Randy Gregory.
Armando's saying franchise tag Gregory, let Schultz go.
I do.
I mean, look,
think that's
out of
kinda-
those two guys,
think
I
that's
do.
kind of out of the team.
Out of the
even.
team. Yeah.
Look at the free agency list. I
let's
mean,
do it.
one guy. This is the thing. When you look at the free agency list, like sure, I'd love a guy like Jerron Curse. Curse won't be nearly as much on the market as like a Randy Gregory.
Sure.
What were you laughing at? What happened in chat?
Barry Grant said, okay, so two things. Barry Grant said, if they spend any money on Schultz, I'm going to body slam Alex.
I hope they fucking spend money on Schultz now, because we are clipping this, and if Schultz gets signed, AJ, you got to take a body slap.
We're gonna come out there and hey, we've had wrestling experience.
We
I
were
will
backyard
take.
wrestlers, so
I'll
take
take I'll take a rock bottom through a table.
He'll take
Shit,
a
yeah,
he'll
yeah.
take a
Table.
Barry GJ.
But it can't be through a table. That's the Bills stuff. We need to. It's gotta be
Okay, yeah.
It's gotta be flaming barbed wire.
Yeah. That's good. So, hey, Adam, if you pull up the screen I have here, it shows
Pull up the screen. Pull out your wiener.
average I don't know what AAV means.
Yeah, we know your average size.
No,
I wish.
AAV, that must mean like average.
Barry's gonna come to Canada to do it. He says.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, F&A.
You see this couch I'm sitting on? That's you can will rent it out.
Yep, there you go.
Fucking
Rent
six
it
pack,
out.
six pack a night. He
He's
just
in.
has to bring a 6-pack,
What's this AAV?
and he gets to drink it. Hover over it.
I know it won't. do that.
Average annual value.
So you told me to bring up your screen and
You're right, Anthony.
Was that actually right?
Yeah. So no. This is great because I think what this means is this is the average cost for these positions. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Now we look at that's like a Javon Curse. He's going to make more than 1.1.
He's gonna make more than that, but I don't think we're gonna have to franchise tag him. I think we
No,
might
no.
be able to.
You're saying we could shell out $5 million to Curse and franchise
Gregory,
and then not have to deal with that $60 million contract Gregory might get somewhere else, which we don't have the fucking.
Can't do it. We're not competing to re-sign. We're not competing to re-sign someone that's going to shell out money for a top tier T. And
Here's the thing: it's a game of Tetris more so than it is a game of chess, because what you're doing is things are coming down, and as they fall into place, you have to make moves. So, for example, if we suddenly get Cedric Wilson for a $1.5 million contract for 5 years, just out of the blue. Okay, Gallup's gone.
yep.
Turner, if he doesn't sign, goodbye. He's now the third.
Can I time out you?
Yeah.
Go to the Instagram and find that picture that I posted with Jerry Jones in a tweet. Read that, and I don't know if you saw this or not. It's about how we can free up pretty much I think it's like $60 million this year.
You're right. I saw that.
Did you see that?
It's through
So what's the deal with that? Because Alex, we're calling you our cap guy.
Okay, here's the thing.
You've been crowned cap guy, Alex.
I never know how these work, and I don't understand why. I do have an answer.
start.
Hang on. I do have an answer.
Adam, we're gonna call you Adam the
guys,
cap guy.
guys, I do have an answer. I do have an answer. It's a lot of it is accounting gymnastics. What I don't understand is why not every single quarterback in the NFL doesn't do what Tom Brady did and take a $1 million contract with a $20 million signing bonus and just repeat that. There must be some sort of rule behind that.
He was underpaid. That's the only thing.
No, but still,
He's still underpaid. He was half. He was basically half the price of a premier quarterback.
But if me and you if I'm the owner of a team and I'm telling you as a quarterback, hey, sign us for $1 million, so we only have $1 million cap instead of $30 million. I'll give you a $40 million signing bonus.
There's got to be something.
That's what I mean. Like, there's something else there that I don't know about.
Which I think it's because Brady's had his bag for the last fucking.
Well, it's
you know what I mean. He's been
he's been doing this thing for a minute. Yeah. So,
Well, when you have-
but that's what it comes down to, and what that's the answer to your question is. That's what I think they're talking about is we do that type of restructuring where maybe it bites us in fucking 2026.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Jerry's going to be gone by then. So
Well, the
Cryptic, love it.
but the thing with Brady is that
He's
like,
the GOAT.
no, when you have the ability to
You don't think he's the GOAT?
well, yeah.
do you think Tom Brady is the GOAT or not?
Yes, of course he's the GOAT.
Okay. Is he better than LeBron James?
But if Tom Brady and LeBron James both got onto a field and they played tennis, who would win?
Well, what decade? What decade are we talking?
LeBron. LeBron would beat Brady in anything other than football.
I think LeBron would dominate a lot of people in sports. But anyways,
talking about people in different sports, you see Myles Garrett in the celebrity
guy's a
basketball?
freak, man. Dunking.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that. That shit was
someone
crazy.
should drug test that guy.
I was just
He
gonna
should
say
be drug tested.
all I was gonna say, most quarterbacks are not thinking that they have the ability to make money in other avenues right out of the gate, so they're trying to get as much money to themselves. It doesn't make sense to me.
True.
I mean, when we talk about contracts, crack that.
Not everyone has a TB.
if you got him so.
Oh, that was so great. Not everyone has a TB24.
Yeah, but I mean,
Brand?
listen,
TB12.
TB12.
like
Same shit. You just doubled it.
Doubled it.
anyways, I don't want to get into like
No, we
how
can
much,
get into it.
how much we should be paying a quarterback.
Okay,
Do you think that a quarterback like Dak? I mean, we just went through the Dak Prescott exercise. Is he worth that amount of money? No,
I'm a
way.
huge Dak Prescott supporter. When I found out that they signed him for fucking $43 million a year, whatever the fuck it was, over 4 years, that I was like, what the fuck did we just do?
Yeah.
The shitty thing is they could have re-signed him 2 years ago for probably 25 or 26 million a year. Jared, they fucked up. They fucked up bad a couple years ago. If they would have got, but with saying that, if they would have signed him to like 20, 25, 26 million 2 years ago, he'd already be asking for a fucking extension.
You know what? To be honest, I agree with your point that they would have saved money and then bet that like hopefully the market doesn't fucking skyrocket in 4 years where they have to re-sign it again, which it is.
Yeah.
But they might have played it as smart as can be they've double franchised them, didn't they?
No,
they were going to, and then they signed.
They were gonna franchise him.
So
they were gonna franchise him.
you actually
my point was just that the franchise bought you an extra year, which maybe
it actually bought them time to like negotiate.
I think so, yeah.
So you brought up LeBron, and that this is kind of a point I wanted to make on it. When you look at someone like Tom Brady and when he goes to the Bucks and he's not taking the amount of money that he probably could, or that some quarterbacks who are on their retirement years are going to take to go to a team, he's strictly doing it because his legacy that he wants to leave. He wants to say, I left that team and everybody said it was a Belichick system, and I left and I got myself a Super Bowl. That's in first team to ever do it in their own hometown. You can't that can't be rewritten, right?
Brady's legacy is cemented.
So when Brady is, when we say he's the GOAT and LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's going to do something similar. Yeah. He's already saying it right now that it doesn't matter what team his kid is playing on in the next 2 years when he gets drafted to the NBA. He's like, I'm going to be playing on my kid's team with him for at least one season. So when you make so much money and you have other avenues to make money,
you're a billionaire,
or
close. I think LeBron's a billionaire, isn't he?
I think he got close when he signed, and he's
super close.
Well, he has Spring Hill, the Spring Hill company. They're a media company. I think they just sold. So,
and that's gonna be awesome. That's the best part about it. LeBron, like you said, and he's good enough that he can wait till his kid's there.
Exactly. Well, LeBron's 38 years old.
Yeah,
he's going to probably play till he's 40 something,
and still be a top player.
We're going to see that. Like two things. Number one, answer your question. He's halfway there to $1 billion.
Oh, okay.
I thought. Oh, okay. I mean, really?
No, but
no, I'm just kidding.
You got to think.
Loser.
He's generating multiple billions of dollars.
Oh, fucking
right.
Fucking easily.
He himself and his brand and everything.
Okay, so look at it this way. Sorry, Ad, but look at it this way. Like, look at.
We get very passionate about LeBron James.
Yeah, but look
and
at
his
it this way:
billions
like
of dollars.
MJ in his point of his career, in the NBA, the way that LeBron's already fucking made his bag, and he's just gonna take off after. Like Michael Jordan made his money well after he was out of the NBA.
Oh yeah,
Michael
Jordan made $30 million in the last 2 years of his contract, which was like record setting or something like that, and still even to this day is a pretty nice amount. But he ended up becoming
a billionaire, but that wasn't because of basketball.
No, and before that he wasn't.
It was his business ventures. Yeah. So LeBron's gonna just fucking, once he's out of the NBA, the guy's gonna fucking make bang.
Look, the truth is that this is probably goes back to the Tom Brady thing, is they realize the brand is what makes you more money. You taking $1 million now to win a Super Bowl is going to be a $50 million. If you have a brand that you want to launch, oh my God. Like we've seen so many celebrities, and they all, the ones I'm going to name all resolve around the Kardashians, but Kanye West, the Kylie.
AJ, huge Kardashians fan.
Huge.
They became billion-dollar companies. Like, fucking pretty much overnight. I don't know, in a couple.
So all we gotta do,
one
of you guys become NBA All-Star, one of you guys become rap All-Star, and then I'll become a makeup connoisseur. And we're fucking
we're halfway there, all of us. So
who's gonna be the basketball guy?
We do have a question here from
Armando. He's probably not even here anymore, but Armando said,
we'll answer it.
Cut Cooper D-Law for cap space.
I don't like it.
Since
I don't like it. I don't
sorry,
like it.
cut Coop or D-Law, question mark, for cap space.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
think-
I feel like if you're gonna,
Gun to your head, your family's about to die, and they say, who are you going to cut?
I think you can keep both
D-Law
of them.
or Coop. You have to cut one of them.
This
I'm
can
gonna go. Fuck, I don't know. I don't.
you
like
have
it.
to cut one.
Have to cut one.
D-Law.
I was gonna say Coop.
I was going to say Coop. I was going to say Coop as well.
If you keep Randy Gregory, you got to keep D-Law. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to have those guys with Micah floating around.
I see. So you pick.
You need those three guys.
Sure.
You got to upload.
You pick your side. Yeah.
You pick what you're gonna go heavy on. If you're gonna franchise tag,
Hey,
Randy
you free
Gregory,
up 22 million.
If you're gonna franchise tag fucking Randy Gregory and you're gonna cut either, if you're no matter what gonna cut Coop or D-Law, I think you cut Coop and you roll the
I can
dice.
see that.
Koopa Loop.
But let's go back. This brings us right back to the Instagram post.
Right back where we
and
like it.
So we're freeing up this cap. So they're going to go from 24 million over to as much as 66 million under the
Yeah.
cap. And
With
this
simple restructures. Or sorry, with the maximum restructures.
So-
But no matter what, probably 50 mil they're gonna save.
simple is 50, and that's good enough. So 50 million under, that's a big threshold.
huge.
That allows you one mega contract.
That you can pay Dak one more year. I'm just kidding.
Well, who's the big free agents that we'd be out there to get?
I don't know if they're gonna be trying to find free agents.
There
They're
isn't really.
They're gonna try to retain our players, and then after retaining our players, they're gonna try to maybe pick up like a couple puzzle pieces.
You know what I'd like to see actually with this 50 million if they end up doing this? I'd like to see them go through the roster, find those, because there's definitely the kind of anchor players that are in positions, but then find those secondary, like the curses, which I don't think that the Cowboys would consider any safety ever, or any team really, a safety as an anchor player. Very small.
Safety's probably one of the most undervalued positions. Like, sorry, maybe not undervalued, but like you said, nobody's going out to pay a safety fucking since Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed.
Yeah,
I mean,
let 'em walk.
Name another couple safeties in the NFL right now.
Waddle maybe, but
He's good too, and Waddle, but he's on his out.
He's on his out. That's what I mean. Like, there's no safety now that's like holding that.
That's like a focal point of your defense.
So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that now, but
We lost him.
He's feeling good.
end of the day, it's a lot of fucking money, and they can make some plays there, and yeah,
It's
they'd
some
be able to.
bank. It's some bank.
I mean, unless you're gonna sign Aaron Rodgers.
I had posted a picture of Aaron Rodgers, like, and it said bye, and it was like after they had lost, and I was beaking the fact that they'd lost. And I had someone come on the Instagram and just like tear me a new one about wanting Aaron Rodgers. Like, did you even read the post?
Oh, you posted there. They thought you were wanting Aaron Rodgers
On the team. They just saw the picture and just fucking tore me a new
Trolls
one.
are.
What are you doing? This guy's not even on our team. Are you a Dak hater?
Yeah.
Screw you.
Hey, Dad.
I'm in full.
I knew all you Canadians were the same. That's like probably another one you hear.
I'm in full fledged like fighting
War
troll
mode.
mode. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, fighting the trolls.
Guys-
yeah, during the season I don't really that much. I kind of just avoid it.
Yeah, you're.
I don't know,
heads in the
we can
game,
tell.
you're focused on
Heads in the
season.
game, drawing up a game plan for the next cast.
and I can definitely tell when we touch a subject that you've been arguing with people on. Because you go.
It's living rent free
Well,
in my
because
head
it-
already.
No, because then once once the subject gets mentioned, you're like, okay, and you just have to you have to have the argument with the person right here.
Yeah, I love it.
J-Ron Kerr says keeping Dan Quinn a huge win,
Which I like
it.
this.
I like this.
Yeah, why, AJ?
I like it because Curse is saying this, and it means that he might take a little bit of a cut to stay with the team for a couple more
Ding
years.
ding, chicken dinner. Son.
Now, we just had that conversation about safeties being like, not that we were knocking safeties, but they kind of come and go. I don't
You're
know
not
if
gonna
any,
break bank for safety.
but I would pay the extra for Curse to a certain point, of course.
He was beside Micah Parsons, who was probably our best defensive player. I don't know how many times I said this.
J-Ron was the best.
J-Ron he was 100% our best pickup of the off season.
Well, and that's the biggest thing right now is that we don't know. Well, we can assume that the defensive players are so tight and they understand with Dan Quinn and what they have going on. Like, they're probably thinking, like, boys, we have a shot this year. Well, they probably thought that they had a shot this last year. We all thought they did. But coming into the next year, having a season under their belt as a squad, I doubt we'll see much shifting on the defense in terms of people leaving.
Yep.
I think they're definitely going to fill that middle linebacker role, I think.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. It may maybe not though. Like if they could get LVE cheap, I honestly think he was our biggest weakness on our defense. But if you could get LVE cheap, maybe they bring him back just to compete with Cox with
Jabril
Cox, which I'm excited to see him play.
Jabril
and
Cox.
then we're not going to dive into much draft stuff right now because we haven't, I'll be honest, a little behind baseball. We haven't really looked at that much draft stuff, but I have been kind of just going through some mock drafts and kind of get a consensus of who people think the Cowboys are getting. And the one Georgia linebacker, I think his name's Nakobe Dean. Oh man, you put like a 3-minute highlight of this guy up. The guy, if we get him, he's kind of like at this time of the year last year, I started getting Micah Parsons' name, and I started watching Micah Parsons shit, and I kind of feel the same about this guy.
Yeah, but you wanted Surtain.
I wanted Surtain because I didn't think we needed. Micah had some questions raised with his character. So glad we got Micah.
I think everybody.
I'm so fucking glad we got Micah, without a doubt. But I did want Surtain. I was really bummed out until then. After we I was like, fuck the Broncos took him. They got our guy, and then I was like, well, we gotta go Parsons. And then we traded back, and I was like, well, they must know that the Eagles aren't taking fucking Parsons.
Yeah.
So, but this Nakobe Dean guy, get his highlights up. You guys.
I'm just.
It took too long to develop number 17 in the game.
Sorry, guys. Look, we have to be kind of selective with our content, but here's just.
So I won't be able to see it.
No, you gotta put it over here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I see what happened. So he's a Georgia linebacker. He's actually kind of like Micah-esque, but the motherfucker, he does not, and this is one Micah knock, this guy does not tackle like Micah.
He actually tackles?
He brings the heat, man.
Okay, well, here's my thoughts. Nice little drop there. Gets around the edge. Love it. My thing with the Cowboys is the offense is strong in terms of
after your thought. Okay.
No, Adam, can you give that over to him?
Are you gonna throw it in between? Here, I'll just come up while AJ's talking.
Yeah. My thoughts are that we have a strong offense already. The defense, although I would say outperformed by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Tip the scale. So offense still has so much potential that, like, okay, we can add bits and pieces, but I just think the dominating factor is going to be.
You got to go for it.
Build the D.
Yeah.
Now,
you got to, man. I've never watched the Cowboys since I've been a Cowboys fan and been like,
yes,
our defense has been like the reason you watch.
And we are 2 pieces away from there because Jabril Cox and who was the second round? Crack him if you got him. Second round draft pick.
Joseph.
Calvin Joseph didn't really have a lot of playing time.
No impact.
But give him a second year. Let's see what happens. I mean, look at Trevin Diggs.
Yep.
But yeah,
would you just look at it?
We just look at it. Look at it.
Just
Imagine we
look
draft another stellar player coming to shore up that defense even more. Linebacker would be great.
Dude, give us another highlight here.
But the only
give us another highlight.
sorry.
Just one more. On
the only thing that I'm not stoked about would be I would love a O lineman.
Yes. Sorry, AJ, you're right. And this is where it comes down to need. Look at this, though. Oh, that's not that great. But you're right. It comes down to, this is my thing. It's going to come down to a player of need, and I think it's got to be O-line, and it's got to be best player available at the time. That was, he picked it up, but he ran a touchdown. I agree with you. O-line would be a great pick depending who's available, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the Cowboys have been really good, But look at that. Look at that fucking.
Well, that's
you put that guy and Micah Parsons on the field together, and I don't know how the fuck anyone's ever gonna run away from anyone.
Where's this guy
Watch
coming
him
from?
He's
17.
coming. Yeah, 17. Okay, restart that, dude.
Oh shit, he comes from. He's
He's way the fuck over
right
here.
side.
He's playing like a right outside, or would that be like a
CB?
corner? That's
He's
CB.
corner.
Like in the
Well,
flat, kind of. Look at him, and he just
CB's up
trails this
top.
guy down. That's a linebacker, man. You put that in, you put him in middle linebacker, which they kind of drafted Micah Parsons to do. But now you've seen what Micah Parsons does when he's on the line. You get this guy to be middle linebacker and then do what Micah was doing all last year. Oh my God! I
This
will
is why-
fucking be going nuts.
I have a theory that
Theory of a dead man?
Now that they've seen Micah with that,
Never made it as a wise man.
never made it as a poor man dreaming.
Never made it as a
that
Micah
Nickelback?
Parsons.
I don't know. Who are we talking with?
I don't know.
Matchbox
What's that?
Twenty?
Yeah, that's Nickelback.
I think that Micah is still gonna play in the stand-up outside.
That's where he should be.
D-line. But I also think that we're gonna still see him in a linebacker role coming up this year because having a season, getting the schemes, putting different pieces in place.
Yeah. So from right now, this guy I've been watching stuff. He's my he's kind of my early.
You know what?
He's my early crush. He's my
And
early crush.
I did see other people online because you put out the
The position thing.
a position
Yeah.
who should we draft and I did see that come up on Twitter, this name Nakobe Dean. So here's the thing, I don't have the time. I would fucking love to because college is so fun, and this is where my mind goes, is like I want to see the guys grow.
Should we do like a podcast where we all enroll into like a major
Like 22 Jump Street. We roll into
CanFan in Stanford or Stanford football?
No, it'd be Washington State.
we get a field
We'd
lacrosse
be
scholarship.
Huskies.
Field lacrosse scholarship.
Hey, look, the position I could probably make it at would be backup water boy or cleat cleaner.
I put my hand up like this, like I
Cleat
said.
cleaner.
Zap.
Marion in the chat's asking, how do y'all feel about Devin Lloyd if Dean is gone?
Don't know
Devin
anything about
Lloyd?
him, but let's check him out.
Let's check him out.
I mean, I think what we're gonna do is we can wrap on this conversation afterwards.
Yeah, let's do it. Yep.
But we don't have to rush it. And then next week we're gonna get into the USFL.
Yep.
And
We got lots.
got lots.
The off season's a long time. We just love hanging out, talking some Cowboys, talking about who we're gonna go. Okay.
Okay. What do we got going on here?
who's Devin Lloyd? Sub rush. Okay, so he's just rushing in. Good.
He's an
Hey,
edge guy.
Another edge. Oh,
Yeah, you can never have too many rushers, man. This is the thing. This is the thing about college football, and this is what I'm gonna love about engaging with the chat. Everybody has their favorite, right? And we'll be honest, we don't know much about the college game.
No.
We are trying to learn. So we love seeing this shit and being able to hone in a guy. Nice tackle. Anyone that can get pressure on a quarterback and generate tackles for loss, high in my books.
I will say this about the college game. I love
Experimenting.
I love experimenting. I love the I don't love a high profile pick in the first round.
Yep.
I love a
Crack him if you got him.
controversial pick in a later round. For me,
Like a Taco Charlton.
a third round,
like the rounds that nobody watches.
No, like a third, like it still has to be up there in the second or third round. But
I see what you're
say
saying.
a first round, second, like a what's his nuts? The Baker Mayfield, for example, first round, first overall. I mean,
You don't want that.
well,
You don't want a high
it's
profile
such
guy.
a hard pick to make. It's like I hate it in
You
the
hate little Cowboys
I
trivia?
hate it in fantasy.
You want a little Cowboys
Yeah,
trivia? Who is the Cowboys' last highest draft pick?
Ooh, shit. Well, there's a lot of time between the Super Bowl and now, so I'm gonna say Des Bryant.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Tony Romo.
And Romo was undrafted.
Witten.
Tony Romo went undrafted.
Undrafted. Ezekiel Elliott at 4. So anyone chat, this is why they're bandwagon boys. We're getting some history lessons going.
Damn.
Last
That's an easy
highest
one,
pick
too.
was Ezekiel Elliott at number 4. The Cowboys took him,
That's an easy
which
one.
was super, super controversial.
Why?
Why?
You usually don't take a running back at 4. And he had such a great 2016 season that it was like, oh man, they knocked this out of the fucking park. And then now he's kind of been like, it was between Zeke and Jalen Ramsey, and we went Zeke.
What do you think? Would you have rather had a Jalen Ramsey at the time?
No.
I think
Zeke
I
was
think
my
he probably
favorite-
would have been traded off by then.
Zeke was my favorite player, and he's still one of my favorite players. Like Zeke's first fucking 2 years, he was so fucking good.
Let's
It's just-
eat.
We kind of, I wouldn't say underutilized him. We just didn't get to the ship. It's risky taking a running back that early. Let's say it made me think now, looking at him now, that a high pick on a running back's probably not the best situation.
No. The pick originally was good.
Yeah,
It was the contract signing now,
After.
which to be fair is not. It hasn't come up on anything that we've looked at where we're like, oh, this contract's huge. So it's not really been bad, but is he performing to that level? I mean, sure, he got 1,000
blocks, and you know what?
Blocking's tough.
Injuries.
Blocking's tough.
I feel like maybe, and this is gonna open a whole nother can of worms, which we don't got time for tonight.
Yeah.
But it opens up.
Put it on the whiteboard.
Yeah, we'll put it on the whiteboard. It's got can of worms. Like maybe he should have been sat if they knew he was hurt, so that in playoffs he could have been like he was at the start of the fucking year.
Yeah.
You know, sure, he was our best blocker in the backfield, but you lose a game in mid-season and you finish 11-6 and you're still in playoffs, and you have a fucking full Zeke, full potential Zeke, like
Yeah.
it just goes back to
As
coaching.
soon as you know that you
Bunch of
clinched
rant.
it, fucking bench him, and
Yeah.
it's not like you're going. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Okay.
We calling out. What did we hit tonight? What did we hit?
We broke the hour. We
Broke
broke
the-
that
yeah, we
hour,
did. Of
baby.
course we
No, we
fucking-
broke that hour.
Of course we broke that hour.
We broke that hour with
son.
your fucking whiteboard session.
hey, that was good.
Hey,
it was
it
good.
was
It was
fun.
fun.
Whiteboard session.
It was
I
fun.
can't-
It was
I
fun.
can't. I can't wait for Coach's Corner next week.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm gonna have
people
to
come
think of-
here.
I'm gonna have to think of something. I'll think of something. All right, for the bandwagon boys over there and your host Anthbest, we the fuck out of here, son. We'll be back every Wednesday, roughly 6 p.m., 9 p.m. depends what coast you're on.
Hello.
But we will be back.
They bring the noise. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys. What up? What up? How about the boys? What up? How about the boys? What up? What up? What up? They bring the noise.